I'm going to now create a quick video that will cover Chapter 5, Forms, and Chapter 6, Reports. Both Chapter 5 and 6 are fairly easy to understand. We are going to use the Skyline database to show you those objects. Again, the objects are covered here on the left in the navigation pane. We are going to create an auto form first. An auto form is a form that's created from one table and uses all fields. We need to select the table we want to create the form for. We are going to create the form for the employee table. So I click Employee, go to Create, and choose Form. That's as easy as that. I have now created a form for the employee table. When it opens in Layout View. I can choose an auto format to change the look of the form. I'm going to change it to the opulent theme. Now the auto format we chose gives it a purple look. I am now going to switch to Form View so I can do some editing. I can add a new record by choosing the New button, which you will have to do in the assessment, or I can delete a record. I can use my navigation down below to find, for instance, I want to find Tamara Overfield and I want to delete her. So if I go to delete, I choose delete record. It'll tell me I'm going to delete her. Now Tamara has been deleted. If I need to add a new record, I click new and I type in the information. When I'm done, hit the disk and name it whatever it tells you to. We're going to leave it employees. I now see a form show up under the employees group over here in the objects. That's one way to create a form. We're now going to create a form using the split form feature. We're going to create it for the suppliers table. Click on suppliers, create, split form. All the split form is more or less a form up top and the table on the bottom. Same fields. I can then choose to enter it in this way or this way. Depends whichever way you prefer. For instance, if I go to new record, I'm down here where it's blank, or up here it's going to type in. That's how I create a split form. When I'm done with the split form, hit the disk to save it and name it. I have now created a split form and an auto form. Again, both are created from one form using all of the tables, or all of the fields, excuse me. Create a report, same thing. I go to Create, choose the table that I want to create the form for, or the report. We'll choose Orders. Create Report. Again, it opens up in Layout View. I could change the auto format if I choose. Switch to Report View. There is my report. A report is used for only viewing and printing. You cannot add or delete records in a report. Save it when you're done. Another great thing you can do with Access is create labels. We are going to create labels for our employees table. So I click on employees table, go to create, and in the report group, choose labels. I'm going to leave the default settings, and I could change the color if I wanted, change the size of the font. Now when I add the fields, I need to think, okay, well, with a label, an address label, I want first name, so I'm going to add that. Hit the space bar, last name, hit enter, street address, enter, city, comma, space, state, space, zip code. Next, if I choose to sort it by something, we'll go last name here. Next, and whatever it asks you to name it as, you put up there, and finish. That's how I create labels. In a quick tutorial, I just showed you how to create an auto form, an auto report, and labels.